Hey everybody! Hey Rekka, Himu, made it in! This is new, this is the third part actually. It's the third day in a row of OpenTTD. And you've all been watching the VODs, that's good too. As you can see, there's a bit of congestion here. I need to really upgrade this mess into something a bit more substantial. This is probably one of the first things I need to do. Although it seems to be managing on its own, sort of cleared itself. I think part of it was the trains upgrading themselves. Ooh, still trains are backing up, that's not good. Yeah, it's holding up the ore trains now. Yeah. That's bad things happening. First thing I'll do is give it more space for trains to appear. Just bulldoze a whole lot and do that. There. Hey, crotchety with the bits. Ooh, bits. Trains upgrade themselves. They can if you tell them to. You need to go there. You need to be a path signal. You be there. How will that do? That'll probably do it nicely. And I'll just throw some random tracks in just cause. Some morning bits? Oh yeah. How's that done it? Okay, so now the ore trains can get in again. Must be early morning. Oh, coal mine increase. Who was that? That one. That's good. I think those trains are actually losing money. So that is very... yeah, one of those was... when I first loaded the game, one of these popped up as profit last year. Was in the negative. So that is good. Since swapping it around, how is... that's fine, it's fine. 4:10 AM, yeah, that's very early. So I'm starting an hour earlier than normal. And that's because since a few weeks ago, well, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, I can't remember now, I'm an hour ahead of everyone else. So I'm starting an hour earlier in the morning, so it would normally be 5 AM for you is now 4 AM. Hooray for daylight savings. No, yeah, you're in the early afternoon, aren't you? Yeah, all seem happy. That's good. Ooh, they're even queuing up. I think I put too many trains on it. Trains, there's 15, there's a few too many. Let's get rid of you, and you, and you. Let's get rid of 3 of them. 10. So, sort of mid-morning. Let's delete you. Still occupy a vague space after 1 AM and before 6 PM. Yeah. Bloop. And last one. These trains will just absorb money, they won't do anything useful if they're queuing up that badly. And bloop. Okay, so to fill you in, last time we started connecting up the secondary industries. So there's a steel mill over here. We actually set up a power station here to set up a final location of the power station. And we're using this paper mill, but we'll set up a new one up here to make it its final position for the mega money-making regime. There's the original power station with the station there. No trains are going to it anymore. There's the factory. You always seem to go live right when I need visual stimulant. It's an interesting way to put it, the need for stimulant, but I suppose that's what it actually is. As always, food, farm trains, they're doing what they do best. And that is not making money, naturally. Well, livestock's going up. Grain is still miserable. And that one's just miserable both all round. There's the paper mill churning out the goods. Been playing Machine King, thinking of getting OpenTTD to get me going. This is what actually got me back into it. I was playing Machinki. What's here? Nothing. Something. Fruit plantation. Ugh. It's dead as well. Just sums up the food chain pretty much. Yeah, so after playing a bit of Machinki and sort of reaching the end of the content, I was like, I want to keep on doing something. I want to build a mega rail system and not have it just not work because of the way Machinki works. And so I ended up back here. Waiting for the pre-6. They should be pretty soon. I'd be happy with more content, more ages and such. There's just no progression in the game. Better economy. There's no incentive to build long-range transports. See, this is up to 144 now. The thing's just gone crazy. How's this one? 81. It's actually gone down since starting. This has started at like 144 as well, I think. You're up to 200. You're actually quite high. It's got 8 trains on it. Let's see how that one goes. There is talk of cargo distribution, like passengers having an actual destination instead of just wherever you dump them. But that's sort of a maybe at this point for Machinki. Alrighty, so down here we really need to sort that out. This bridge is one of the biggest sources of the traffic jam because it's, what is it, 5 long, so it's quite a long block comparatively. So the trains have to, any bunched up trains have to wait going across there. Oh, someone was raised there. I've also still got, for those who haven't seen, new Griffs and OpenGFX Trains to double the running costs and the purchase costs, as well as the GFX Industries to force many of the other climate industry chains into this climate. So the food chain is here, it uses fruit. So farms and fruit go into a food processing plant to produce food to deliver to shops. Factories, for the factories, instead of requiring, where's factory? There's factory. Instead of requiring livestock, grain, steel, it now requires steel, copper, ore and rubber. Rubber coming from rubber plantations, wherever there is one of these. There it is, rubber plantation. And there's also copper ore mines around, which are normally, there's one, which would normally be found in the tropical climate. Might be a welcome change for people, having people with destinations. I'm sort of played around with it a little bit, but I haven't done too much with it. Ooh, straight guy with the auto host. And Salamander with the auto host as well. There was a few other auto hosts too. I actually saw this copper mine was doing quite well, so I'm going to connect to it. That'd be rude not to. It's fine to connect there. Where are we going up there? There. Zoom. Flying and crashing to the ground again. Go to there. There we are. Let's go and raise that terrain up, go across there, to there, to there, there, and there. That's trying to place a bridge still, because I missed S. I'm still failing miserably at the hotkeys. Maybe I'm getting old and I can't hit hotkeys anymore. Old and incontinent. Okay, so this needs a bulk wagon. 5 long. And it is a copper ore wagon. We go there full load. And we go there unload if it can. 3 are you. And we set them on their merry way. And while they're loading, I'm going to finish doing this track. That was actually up to 17 million. I don't like the look of this canal, so I'm going to blow it up. And after that, let's go a bit of the old diagonals. I missed again, but there we go. So there, and that's all done. So how's this filling? Canal. It's meant to be a river, but it's just a canal. What does it call it? Yeah, oh, it actually does call it a river. But to me, it's just a canal. It's not a real river. In all honesty, it's less clicks to blow up the river than it is to build 2 bridges across it. How's the goods churning out of here? Reasonably well. I need to find a place to send all the goods to as well at some point. You generate goods. Oopsie. So paper mill generates goods. I suppose I could send it up there. It's a hell of a journey for the what is it? Iron ore chain. So say this iron ore mine, it goes over to here to turn into steel, to go over to here, to then turn into goods over here. I suppose paper's not much better because you got the wood over here to turn into paper up here. It's a bit of a traffic jam. It's not too bad. After paper, it gets turned into goods at the printing works here to go back up there. It doesn't bother me at all, really. Seems like a legitimate strategy. Also, that has become redundant. I can't remember what I actually laid it out for. Now, I think it was originally going to a coal mine, but it's gone. So likewise, I can get rid of that. How are we looking on the train front? There's a fair bit going on here. Oh, let's make that a little bit more optimal. Is this like Mashinki? It sure is. More Mashinki's sort of a spiritual success. It's trying to be a successor to Transport Tycoon, but more like the original Transport Tycoon than this. So the Open Transport Tycoon and Mashinki both spawned from Transport Tycoon Deluxe. That's the best way I'd put it. Also, how's it going, Sonic Demon? Doing alright for steel. How are we doing for power? Seems quite happy. Just got done fried to try and do stuff. Oh dear. This one will do your head in then. I think it's time for a bit of the old 4-lane trickery. I should probably level this hill too. I was wondering why those trains were stopping. That was very odd. So I'll do the extra lane. I'll need to lower it eventually. But like this will do for now. It'll give me some time to, or buy some time so I can plan things out properly. Oh, there's a stupid antenna there. Stupid antenna is stupid. So if I give it that way to go, down there, then trains going up that way won't take this path, which is fine. There we go, one train's already taken it. But it'll help ease the burden. Hopefully Mashinki keeps their game up and we'll see master train networks. That's the hope. Currently there's just not enough incentive to do big train networks, unfortunately. Small map, try and get things done faster, and my cargo's just too full. That reminds me of my first game. Everything was just going horribly wrong. I was keeping it the balance neutrally buoyant, but it wasn't doing too leaping far ahead. It just couldn't move stuff fast enough. You definitely shouldn't be afraid of through stations for your industry. Look at that. You probably won't get that in this in Machinki, the path signals. You definitely won't get it in Factorio, which allows more than one train in a single block section. I think that's part of what confuses people, because in OpenTTD you can just throw path signals at a problem, and then you have multiple trains in a block. You can see it actually, the train pre-allocates the path that it takes. It's moving stuff too fast. Didn't have one through station. I did have one through. Yeah. Another problem is industries. They have a set rate at which they consume materials, and you can't. And if you deliver more than it can handle, it just starts building up. If you don't have the unloads order set, the trains will just leave. They'll fill up with whatever. They'll fill up the station with whatever capacity it has, and whatever's left over that they can't unload will stay on the train. So you don't lose any material, at least. Have you done the upgrades to industries as well? If you do the upgrades, it does help a lot to consume the materials faster. I'm going to go on the assumption you have, though. On another playthrough I did, I actually managed to get 2 sawmills within range of a single station, and it just rips through the wood being delivered. You see it deallocating the path, and it just tink. I like that. It was always the dream, having the path signals for the longest time. Wasn't consuming fast enough. Yeah. What are we up to? 12 million to 17 million. That's me moving the power station, did that. As well as the train upgrades, to a lesser extent. Still 2 waiting. How are you at 140? 4. Just sort of stalling at the minute, I think. That's valuables trains. Valuables doing well. Oh, their rating is adequate. So is that one. How are you? 44,000. Valuables just doesn't do much. Yeah, compared to like 300, 400,000 on the passengers, the valuables just not that good. How does this game incentivize making long distance lines? It pays per distance and over time. So if I pull up a train, let's compare the money coming in here. So you just made 170,000. Yeah, you're Leston. You're coming from that big coal mine. You're probably the same. No, Renfin Way. Someone closer will pay less. There you go, he's only 58, so it's little money pool. Where is that? Oh, it's actually... Oh, yeah, because it's all the way around here. It's actually getting up as well. Oh yeah, and this is also kind of big map. This is 512 by 512, which is kind of big. 256 by 256 with the old default map size for Transport Tycoon. So it's 4 times bigger than that. Real question is, did I connect all the coal mines? Let's just filter by coal mines and show... Yeah, they're actually... Except for this one here, which is actually kind of crap. There it is, yeah, 30. It's not worth the effort. And it's kind of in the way. I think it's time to start planning out a proper main line. What I wanted to do was a cross shape, so east-west, north-south main line with a junction in the middle. It's something I haven't done before. I have done outer rings several times, many times. That's usually the go-to option. And then something crossing in the middle. That should be sufficiently interesting. Proper mainline height. Let's start here. And all mine too. So the way I normally do it is to have it lifted up off one tile off the sea level. What are you? You're a train depot. How did you get there? I must have misclicked. Which is very likely. I'm very clumsy with the hotkeys and end up misclicking. Let's see. So we go up by one. There's nothing. I want it to be as straight as possible. And it looks like there's no obstructions in the way. You're the next nearest obstruction. You're also 2 high, not 1 high. There we go. So that goes to there. So how much space is this? 2. Say to about there. 2. It's an odd number. Get rid of that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in between. It's a little bit far. What do I want? I can't actually remember if I want an odd or an even number now. It's been so long. As well as how far I'm supposed to go. I used to know all these numbers off the top of my head. Did find a train that if a train is stopped in the depot, it doesn't consume tokens. Ah, yeah. I thought it always consumed fuel, but it only consumes fuel when accelerating or traveling. Prime number hype. So I might push it as far that way as possible. I am potentially going to hit a farm. Oops, I didn't actually mean to build that. Yeah, ah well. Ooh, livestock is up, 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 up. Up is what we want. Let's see. Let's go there. So the classic Transport Token Deluxe mainline had a single gap of 1, but pushing it out to 5 or so is a really good idea. Maybe even 7. I suppose I could actually look at another game and find out. I might do that. Let's see. There was a game which was 1980 something. You are... No, too late. Not that one. Maybe that one. Yeah, that's the one. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. Yep, 6 wide. And that allows for junctions and everything. So that's 6 wide. And this is where my mainline blueprint from in Factorio comes from. It's the same principle, only adjusted for Factorio and its various limitations. How much is that going to cost? 11 million apparently. There are tricks you can do to minimize that. I wonder if it actually will cost 11 million. No. The reason for that is because the first raise erases 4 water tiles, so it costs exponentially less. So it goes in like 3/4 of each tile raised, and goes on from there. Now, I don't particularly want to build the stations just yet, so what I'll do is lower that down. So it's like entering onto the main line, but so the track past the main line, and then it's just going to terminate into just a balling mess of track. Yeah, something like that. I should reduce that to 2. There we go. Let's get a bit more built. It's all much the same. Oh, there's a town in the way. Looks like I'm gonna miss the farm at least. Is main line 2 really enough? For the most part, yeah. We'll start with 2, and as we need to, we can expand it. A surprising amount of throughput from a 2-lane main line. Hey, at least I was able to demolish that. And now they're pissed. Let's get that water out of the way. I don't want to blow it up by accident, like that. Let's get the old trees down. What I'll do is I'll get the terrain that I want running through it. Might pop some reference tracks down to... Oh, there's a forest in the way. That's not good. I suppose to dodge the forest I'll have to go round it. Yeah. I'll go... Where are we? I'll aim for about there. So just throwing down now? Yep. Just a little bit of destruction. But I want more trees. They used to have, used to be sitting beside a seashore or a lake. Not anymore. I'm just doing a bit of compulsory acquisition. Pruning just a little bit to encourage more growth. Yeah, that's it. Just like gardening. Speaking of discouraging growth, I want to get rid of that. So I don't expand across. I think that'll do it. There we go. I'll keep those as a reference. Now, where are those signals at? Let's get ye olde signals across. I'll have to fix up these ones. To train slow on curves, if you don't give them enough radius, they will. Where are we? At there. There we go. Might need a signal there just to stop the town expanding across. bloop. So there. Now the next step is there. Oh, that's such a bad place. Ooh, there it is. Next best train. Let's replace vehicles. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Now you. These have more power. They're 4,000 with 5. A little bit less. Doesn't matter. I want to turn wagon removal on. What that'll do is, because this is double-headed, it'll remove the end wagon to compensate for the added loco wagon. And so, I'm going to start replacing. Now trains will be even faster. Marginally. Main triangle around lake. About there, yeah. It's not a bad idea. There's a few industries in the way. There's a town there in the way. There's a factories there. You could always push it out to there. Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Of the open kind. Where do we want to be? A bit dense in that area. Otherwise just slip through there. Slip through the keeper. What's in there? There's a copper ore mine. Copper ore mine. Copper ore is mine. Not sure what I'm going for. I'm trying to make another line go across here somewhere. I can't see a good vertical intersection point because I want a lot of space. Like in there, but I could slip through those industries. Trouble is I might hit that bank. I want to try and keep it as straight as possible is the main thing. Just a lot of crap in the way. And also don't want to be too close to that cluster. I might just make it over here-ish, so slip between these two cities. There's also a tower there, which... oh no, it's okay. Getting tired, it's almost 5 AM. Alright. Have a good one. I know I will. Lots of towns to be demolished. Lots of oceans to be filled in. So, there to there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To there, to there. There's a farm in the way. So I'll move it across to there. That moves it over to there. Huh, that's convenient. I think it more or less clears everything from that point onwards. Let's have a look. There's a tower. Yeah, there's that forest. I can always just not connect it and it'll probably just die eventually. Ooh, forest increase. A forest increaseage. What are we at? 160? That's really going up. Except technically back on diesel trains now. I suppose it's not being picked up because trains are all replacing themselves. That would make sense. Oh, there's a stupid wooden trestle in the way. It's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it was right. Stupid river, stupid bridge. I could always bridge over the bridge. But I'd much rather just get rid of it. Get the old tree trickery out. And blow up their bridge. It's like bribing the council. Okay, almost there. Riptown Bridge. They can build a new one. They can put a shorter one in its place. It was only a wooden trestle. Wooden trestles are less than useless. The most useless bridge in the game. Okay, let's bring you to there. Right, let's head on down. To about there. There's where the intersection will be. Suppose I could have put them on different layers actually. Should lift this one up by one tile. Or that one. Although it's got to hit that farm. Gives me an excuse to demolish more buildings from here. If I lift it up a tile. Why are you turning? Oh, you're probably replacing. Fine. Be that way. Yeah. Yeah, they're going into depots they don't belong. I still have time. I do. I think I might lift up this one. Or do I? I might leave it for now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a few junction combinations I can picture being more difficult if it was on different layers, because it reduces the number of options for setting up the switcheroo thingama, those things. The thingies, so like if you go from there to there or there to like this track here to there, it needs to go down, it needs to go across, then down a layer straight, then diagonal, then a straight, while going up and then back in. I'm probably going to regret it later. Oh well. Hey Israel. What an old game that I used to play a lot. Haha. It's bringing back memories for everyone. Okay. Regret not making it higher, or regret... I have a feeling I'll regret making it higher. I have a feeling. Worst case, I can lift it up, like back here, or drop that one down. This one's more likely to be lifted up, because once you drop down to water layer, you've got less layers to work with. What I'm going to do is a bit of that. I am then... So present merger is being nice to future merger. Yeah, it's rare, but it happens. I should really convert it over. This is actually kind of tricky. I don't want to blow it up. Huh. Well, it needs to go that way anyway. Heard so much about this game, never seen it played? Ah, it's a good game. Quality. So this track wants to go down that way and up that way. So you go down there, which is fine. You go underneath from here. This isn't even permanent too. I'm doing that double tunnel just because it's such a long distance. Oh, there's a bug running up my screen. And that goes there. And upsets absolutely everything. There we go. So that's the outputs connected. So I can switch those over. Even this stuff's kind of temporary because I'm going to change it over. I should do the stations. There we go, that's a bit tight, but oh well. I need to get onto more Witcher 3 as well at some point. That money's dwindling. How are we doing on the money spending? So we're not... Oh, it's negative, but we're not spending as much on construction as we are on making money. I haven't seen a train go down there yet. Oh no, steel train went down there. Just add some path signals. Train upgrades, yeah, that's what it'll be as well. It'll come under new vehicles. 2 million. See if the iron ore trains go... Oh, they can't go down it, that's why. That's why they can't go... They're not going down it, it's because they can't, they're not connected. Certainly explains a lot. Steel trains should. There's a trouble with converting from a crap line to a main line. Is you sort of need to keep the traffic flowing and slowly migrate them on as you go. It's a bit iterative. Alternatively, you could just build it next to it. Usually it's not practical. I want to see iron ore trains go down it. Could probably remove that actually. Oh, look at what it does. That does to the bridge. I could actually slide it over there. That would be considerably less crap than where it is. There we go. That kink there is not great. Alright, where do you go? Hey, he's taken it. That last train is taking it. I'm fairly certain that trains are all good to go down. Actually, get rid of that. There we go. I made it betterer. So now I can get rid of all this. And now I can confirm that it actually goes where it should. So you go to there, so you're successfully replaced. It's always embarrassing when you accidentally don't replace something. There we go, that goes there. It's so crap. Oh, so bad. Now. Trains do use that. So... let's grab that there. Is this pretty late game? I started in 1950, it's now 1978. It's approaching late game. It's end of mid game, so I'm now converting everything over to late game spec. You know, because I've got enough money to just plough through the landscape with no consideration of how much it costs. Hey, that power station closed down. I made it unhappy. Okay, go there. Bridgekins. Signalicon. Wrong way. Removing signals works the same way, the control click with the remove signal, just delete all signals. That's replaced. OpenTTD, oh yeah. Loop. That's no longer needed. It's completely removed. That's gone. Because that's gone, I can now have those signals and a bridge across here. Like so. That's console. There we go. You go there. One too many. There. There we go. Any bridges in Factorio? Oh yeah. It'll never happen, unfortunately. Increases, that's good. Ooh, especially for that one. What? What are you queued up for? That bridge. This bridge needs to go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And blow you up. There we go. Is a source of traffic headaches. Is this bit connected? Not quite. Let's get this connected. Go to there, there. I'll have to make these. I'm making these curves a bit wider, so I'm changing the radius of them. You'll go down there. I'm making one of these go to the paper and one go to the coal power station hall for now. Why are you lost? Where are you going? You're going to Plenford Woods, that's just down here. I might have triggered just because I had a signal backwards as I was clicking. Subs need emoes? They do. I need a good one. There was the bulldozer, but it didn't fully express the... I don't think it fully expressed the coming through very well. I suppose it does express the coming through for bulldozing the landscape. Okay, you go there, you go there. Mr. We worked on a bulldozer, but didn't look nice. No, it had a stock image text on it as well. If I remember rightly. It's always handy to have someone who's a graphic designer. Here we go. Oh, yeah, took... Oh, yeah, because they both get the same location. Where are you going? Ah, you're not connected yet. I need to plug that in there too. Maybe we'll just one bulldozer and some tree emojis, some horse emoji, and we continue to combine them. Yeah, that would work. I only have one for now, but if I get more, I think I need 25 subs, and I'm way short of that now. What do I have? What do I have? Half of what I had 3 weeks ago in subs. Am I playing against any computers? Nah, the computers just clog up space. Yeah, at one point I had 22 subs, now I only have 12. I guess I haven't done enough Factorio. Drop, there isn't much to do with Factorio at the minute. My map's too slow to actually run. And the Angels one I've sort of lost interest in, unfortunately. Sad to say. Because I reached the end of what was really possible in the Angels refining without Bob's mods included. Are we back? Just waiting for paycheck. Oh. And don't, if you can, do a high tier as well. I mean, it's more for me, it's more value, it's more value for everyone all around. You get more. You pay less overall, and I get more of the cut overall. Okay, I think this is actually done. I do sort of like the whole transitioning the tracks over. Like when you slowly move them onto the main line, the proper main line. Okay, I'm through. Hey, how's it going? Dates. I'm doing that really badly. Doop. Ooh, Zero Sum with an auto host. I saw my channel was auto hosting him earlier. I didn't even notice. I was off having dinner though. I usually don't get to see Zero Sum. Investigating how to make my company pay for subscriptions. Company can make tax deduction if they give us cinema tickets, but folk that our generation watches live streams. Transporting any people? A few. I've got a single passenger line here. Just an A to B thing. It gives a little bit of money on the side. When I finish off the industry stuff, I usually hit up the passenger transit. Mojo on Factorio, you need to play a map. On Factorio, you need to play a map it challenges. Hey, Bob, thank you for the follow there. Hope you're enjoying. Oh, you must be enjoying if you're following. I noticed the follower rate's way down. I need to get on the Combinator stuff too again. Okay, so that's all good to there. I'm sort of avoiding doing the hard part. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get as good, eh? This junction's going to be particularly difficult. I might actually get it out of the way now. And Kevin Aviation, thank you for the follow there. Aviation? Something like that. I could actually open up the switch over to the Streamlabs tab and read it. You off by a tile? You are. Do you do any City Skyline stuff? I used to. Before Twitch days. But not so much anymore. Oh no, it does line up, I'm just derpy. Needs more trains, eh? How many trains do I have? 116. 116? Well, I suppose I don't have any other road vehicles or anything, so it must be. I think I'm kind of done with City Skylines. I guess that means Dutcher is alive. How's that doing? Nice. And there. There's nowhere near enough space for this. Ooh, iron ore, what are you at? Increases. Oh, you're the worst. You are the worst. How's my Mega Mine doing? 488. How's that? 135, it's down. And 90, it's... Ugh, this one's just doing badly. Tunnels and bridges, never get those in Factorio? Nah. It's a bit outside the scope of the game, unfortunately. And shit, the company can lower their tax base by providing for social things to employees, gym. 500 annually for this, and I don't need it. Rather watch streams and support my favourites. Trying to change it so the company will also pay for subscriptions coming through. What about the thing in TTD having signals at every tile? Yeah. I normally don't pack the signals any tighter than this. Any tighter you can run into problems because the trains can't reverse on themselves because there's no room. Final mines increases. And increasedification is a good thing. Oh, this thing's gonna be hell. It sort of occurred to me what I actually need to do. And a lot of it. It's gonna take ages. How are we gonna do it? So, diagonal. De, twer, cur, de, ber. I'm just trying to picture it in my head. I don't want to do a cloverleaf, I want to do a full spaghetti junction, Pescetti junction. Cloverleafs don't have a huge amount of throughput, and I'd rather commit to a proper junction early than later. Change to cloverleaf? Yeah. It's a 2-lane 4-way junction, yes. You usually try and avoid these, because they take too long to build. Do proper cloverleaf, not like the wheel machine. Yeah. I'll get the map out of the way. I could always do a cloverleaf for now. A cloverleaf does give the trains opportunity to turn round and turn back the way they came. Let's allocate some space here. So, it's about 10. I didn't say you could use that as farmland. What a jerk of a farm. I might try 7. So I need to go 6, then 5. Something like that. What were you? 7. Hey, Angie. One, 2, 3, 4. It's too far, too close for now. There. I'm gonna hate this junction eventually. 5. There we go. So that's no slowdown inner lobe-majig of the cloverleaf. That should be 9. What is it? It is actually skew if. So that's 8 and 10. Yeah, that one's longer. Hey, Liquid Media, how am I today? I'm doing pretty good. I actually saw you said greetings right after I ended too yesterday, so sorry about that. I just saw it pop up as I was closing it. Nothing worse than coming in for a hello right as everyone's leaving. It happens sometimes, it does. It's happened to me as well. I've forgotten what I was doing already. I think I need to push that one out, the tile. Or host someone else when someone else ending. You're 9. 8, 9. And 5, that's better. Still doesn't look right. I swear it doesn't look right. It's fine. That should meet there. No, that's fine. One done. Do I have it here? I think that is actually this one here. Maybe. Oh, it might be that one. Huh? It's just complaining a lot. No, that's not it. I can't see it. I did actually have a junction in another game. I highly doubt that one is correct. No, it isn't. No. Oh well. I'll just do the cloverleaf. Oh, what do you know? A livestock train losing money. It's just classic. And grain. Yeah, it's just not budged. So that's Renee. Ah! Got rid of the Renee part. I hadn't put the 2 and 2 together. But since you had the star, I knew you would sort of hang around. Are you going to do a factorial map like SpaceX where suppose can help out in the future? I'd like to do some sort of supply map where, like, you're given some sort of train cargo destination and you have to, like, deliver a certain amount of materials per unit of time interval. That would be interesting. Like you have to unload a certain amount of materials into a chest. Because you could set it up as another faction or force, a whole lot of buildings and such, and it could be like a trading outpost. And the first thing you have to do is find it, and then you're also committed to some sort of, like, you fail the game if you don't maintain a minimum supply rate. Got an idea with Beaker's mod, something like that. Ooh. Over time, need more and more. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. Now, this one's got an oil rig in the way. Oh yeah, and the outer thingy just goes across like so. Only not quite just like so, because the signals don't line up. Do I have passenger trains? Make them go to tunnel right after the station exit. Can span up. Yeah. I could actually do that. Ah, that fits. You go there, and now we're 1/4 done. to there. That sure as hell doesn't seem... Nah, it's not. It's off by a tile. Why don't that fit? How is Gepun doing? He pissed himself over nothing? I don't know, actually. Oh wait, this needs to be a double cloverleaf. That's not too much of a problem, really. So what I can do is a bit of that. There. To there. That's 5. So I can actually slip in there. I really have a feeling that this will convert into a full spaghetti junction before too long. It's 5. It's 1 tile, not 2 tile, like this one. Because a farm's in the way, unfortunately. There we go, that's more like it. Admittedly, I need another diagonal as well. It should do it. There we go. Oh, almost. Spaghetti hype time? I think it's getting that way, isn't it? Magic roundabout. I am worried about throughput. Hey, Mr. Bucket, for the 4-month resub. Thank you very much for the continued subbing. Gepun doing Autonauts and Slime Rancher. Yeah, this Autonauts was the last thing I saw him doing, alongside Factorio. There's actually a whole lot of other stuff that I didn't even know he did suddenly appeared once the videos were deleted. It's at this point that I wish this game had blueprints. Oh, that's actually part of that oil rig. Forgot about that. It's a 2x6 or 2x3 tile base. I think that's where the ships actually go. That's the free tile. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think the whole thing might actually be transparent to ships. No hitbox. Do you want it so the right line can go either side of the main line? Yeah, so I'm currently in 2 minds about the cloverleaf. That's the main thing. Yeah, right now it's easy to make it go across. Because what I can do is, in theory, I can do that. Tunnel underneath. And there's the other diagonal. That's all I have to do. I'm just thinking about the spaghetti again. I feel like their spaghetti hype is real. Ooh, increases. What are you at? 280? Might need another one. What are we at? 6 trains. It might be okay. Because if I do it now, that's fine. It's once I commit the rest of the train network to it, then it's a bit of a problem. Is that enough money? So go kill some wallpaper. Alrighty, we'll see you later. Murderizing that wallpaper. Let me get Wive stock production increase. Wive stock, eh? So I should do a mock-up of what I'm trying to do, so you can get a picture of what I'm trying to achieve. Hopefully this won't be kernel wheel patented diagram. So we have the 4 tracks. So they need to get across each other, which is fine. Starting in this corner, this needs to go there, which is easy. And then this needs to go there. Then it needs to go, so it needs a choice of either going up that way, across that way, or down that way. And so to do that, it needs to go like that, to there, then there, and then down like that, and then finally in. And then that needs to be done 3 more times. Now where it gets interesting is because I've got the gap for the one going out, but then for this one it needs to squeeze in there. So you need to allow enough space for that. Hey Space Panzer! So Made Machine could give you the desire to play TTD? It sure did. Yeah, so that's what I'm currently struggling with. That's where the struggle is with the spaghetti junction. I've done it before, but I haven't done it in quite a while. Yeah, copy paste and blueprints are really helpful here, especially when you make a mistake and you have to redo the whole thing. Decreases. What are you at? 135. That's decreased a lot. I have to stay zoomed out now because it's so big. Almost. Blueprints and bots. Oh yeah. Okay, so what would the next one do? Not just a roundabout. Oh dear. I said unique plans. I had a sort of a standard set, but the trouble is I haven't used them in so long I've sort of forgotten what they are. Like I've built, just held down the right mouse while I'm doing that. I've built many of these before, just a long time ago, and this is why I normally avoid them, particularly like 4-lane, 4-way junctions in Factorials, because they're just really bad. They're just massive. There is merit in the magic roundabout actually, like doing a 4-lane or 6-lane roundabout. But again, it comes back to the whole complexity problem. TNY junctions I use, yeah, they're so much nicer than the 4-way. Yeah, I only wanted to do one of these in the center. First things first is this needs to go further out. So we do that, we'll give it there, there, like that. So what I'm thinking is the initial one starts out wide. Then it comes in tighter. I'll watch Magic Roundabout creation as long as it takes. You start turning straight away. Yeah, and then these merge up to that. But the merge needs to be after the branch to here. And then, what about this one? So it comes out like so to here. And then across. To there. Oh, I lost money. And you see now it's starting to collide there. I would actually do a roundabout for a laugh. What do you know? Negative profits on the farm trains. It's like the annual event. Yeah, so you go there, you go there. Yeah, see they're colliding too. So there. It actually goes across to there. Something like that. And yeah, just generally gets messy from then on. I think starting from one of the inner sides backwards was the way to go. And not filling the center. I'm starting to think about that whole lowering, having one of these a different height to the others. Reminds you of a 16-lane balancer. Oh. I think that is actually what I'm trying to do too. I think it does actually balance the lanes going through too. Might as well do a smaller section first. Yeah, it's a good idea. So let's give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tiles out. Then we drop you down to there. I might use purchased land for that. Like so. So this is the one merging into there. It's a work of art, too. It really is. So you will go there. It's ridiculous. And here I am straining away with a 4-way. Diagonal tunnels are a thing? No. Not normally, at least. What was I doing was that. Like that. This needs to be, this one needs to stay down actually. Like that. Prince Chaos, thank you for the follow there. I was trying to interpret what that was at first. I was like, Picky Princess? No. I was way off. Oh, speaking of way off. Need bridges and tiles to go crazy, they would. I'd never hear the end of it. Well, you never hear the end of it anyway already. So, you go there. I'm gonna run into that thing. It's the first merge. That farm will be a problem too. So will that. I really want to find the one that I've built before and have a look at it. That's the trouble when you don't do this sort of thing for like 10 years. Viaducts. Oh yeah. That'll send them crazy too. Nothing you can't spaghetti around, that is true as well. This sound glitching? Shouldn't be. Doesn't sound like it. It's just classic for Reddit to be wrong. It's true of most Reddit subreddits these days too. If you go to a subreddit, it's just guaranteed to be wrong about something. There was a couple of chirps there, seems to do better. Okay, it might have been that thing. The plug for my headset. The headset has a extension plug, so it has like what is that, about 50 centimeter lead, and then it goes into a longer, like 2 meter long lead. Yeah, that's what I meant too. Reddit's just always wrong. Yeah, so the plug, because it's analog headset, it's probably getting a little scratchy. I might give it a clean, the plug a bit of a clean in the socket at some point. Now I've just been dawdling but not actually achieving anything. I should get on and do something. And what that something is, I don't know. Just yet. Let's do the opposite side while the sheeps bar away. The sheepy sheeps. That's what I found the first time actually when I was looking at Reddit was just like go to the general front page and it's just so full of junk and you don't have time or patience to go through it all. Yes, hello sheep. Now what did I say it was 2, 4, 6, 8. References for Wikipedia and Reddit are automatically banned in all my classes, automatic fail. What's worse is when something is copy-paste. I noticed some places do that. It's 1, 2... Wait a minute. 1, 2... there. It's diagonal and across. Yeah. 2. It occurred to me it was probably meant to be... For some reason I'm seeing this should be up there, but I don't quite see why. Ah, I see why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's the tunnel point there. But that's going to collide with that tunnel, so it's not ideal. It might need to be asymmetric. So how can we do that? Or how best can we do that? Well, that can merge about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So over there. 3, 4, 5. Yep, there. So when a train comes through the tunnel, there's a train length can sit in here if it gets stopped here. 1 bridge, 1 tunnel? That's not a bad idea. They should actually be on different layers. So one should be above the other. I'm not seeing him grow as a reference on as it's only got a point there actually. The trouble is I avoid bridges just because they normally don't have the maximum speed. I'm just sort of permanently programmed because it was that way for so long, but you can actually use bridges. There's no reason not to. How far does it have to span? 3 to 4 tiles. Ideally it would be there. Right there. Yes, like that. And it drops down. Oh, it just fits. Signalify. Out to there. And there we go. Not quite. There we go. There. Oh yeah, it's coming together. Still, but I can't remember how I used to do these. Wood production is increases. How are the stations generally doing? Coal's waiting there. What are you at? 252. I should actually get the next train soon. Copper is fine. Grain is losing money, of course, because that's what grain does. And we're otherwise all good. Yeah, you really want papers, actual research papers referenced, don't you? When it's imbalanced, the best way is just to spam all of the signals. Alright, next one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It seems off, actually. Rename grain to cereals to increase profits. There's the other thing, it's just livestock's going up, grain staying as nothing. And I need 2 trains there, otherwise the rating tanks. That one's producing quite a bit of grain now. It's still losing money though, apparently. It's just farms. Farms are the worst. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there as well. Actually gone across by 2 more there. So how does that affect it? Because that would be another undery onery. Ah, crap. Hey, Offney. Oh dear. I hope you don't have PTSD from Exterminator raising and lowering terrain, because I'm hopefully not reliving bad memories of it. Or triggering memories of it. There had to be a stupid farm in the way. Ah, well, it's done anyway. As good as it can be. This farm is 12 items. It'll probably just sit there forever, clogging the place. Can you go over the farm? No, unfortunately. Oh, iron ore production. Increase, increase, increase. It increased. Wow, that's a lot too. So I got 3. I might bump a 4th one on it. This is what increases the train traffic as the industry is slowly going up over time. So that gains 4. So DU 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Nuke the farm? I'd like to. But you can't demolish industries. Yeah, you were going up there. One more that way. Ah, damn, I pressed the wrong button. I had to raise instead of level. So there's the bridges. You drop down, and then you go on yonder diagonal. Yes, that was a sentence. For I guarantee it. Guarantee, not a guarantee. There we go. Never knew the permissions list in Victoria was stupidly long. Oh yeah, there's a lot of permissions in there. There's even a search function at least. There's like 300 something. 2, 4, 6, 8, and that. Just so for consistency. Nice start of a junction. Oh yeah. So that's the what are they? Right-hand turns. So it's 4 right-hand turns. So we've got the straight throughs and the right-hand, big partials of the right-hand turns. Just need the left-hand turns now. You're clear, you're clear. These need to clear stuff. Because they're off slightly. Ugh. I have to offset the tunnels to get the minimum length across. So this is Zoolander Trains, no left turns. Market offer is what the market offer, yeah. The market will pay what it can bear. Stupid oil field. It's in the way. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Aye, grumbles. I have to make do. There we go. Magic bulldozer incoming. The Control-Alt-C. Maybe disable rotate, but not reverse rotate. Make a bridge over. I'm not sure you can bridge over it. I never actually tried. It'd have to be pretty high. Like, cause this probably, yeah. Well, I was saying it's not the same level. Yeah, there's oil rig in the way. I think there's no height on those. Like, it just blocks all layers. I think. I'm no expert on the latest OpenTTD though. Unless it's something like unless it's something that's true in like 1.6.1 or something. Most of what I know is from like 0.6.0. Okay. Oh, we're already sleepy already. I actually kinda don't like those, but we'll make do. Guess we'll get rid of that too. in the process get rid of all those trees, which will make them happy. I actually now forgotten what I was doing. Wait a minute. They don't go there. Oh, that space next launch sucked. Couldn't see the landing. Oh. Yeah, you only need to pay. OpenTTD itself is free. Because I have Transport Token Deluxe, I have the Transport Token graphics enabled instead of the OpenTTD ones, which are awful. 15 different kinds of awful. Yeah, so that is supposed to go there, there, and then to there. Considering the weight for those graphics, it's kind of disappointing, because those took years to materialize. That's the thing that really cuts. It's just the time it took them to make those graphics. That there. Hopefully this will be an adequate curve. 5 just. Lost link to the onboard cameras. Water and smoke block both views. Yeah. Seems like an inefficient way to land, recover a vessel though. The way I always saw it. To have it land on a barge like that. I would have thought it could be done more efficiently. By another means. I think there was a video on YouTube I saw about that actually. Having said that, they're the only ones that are actually achieving it at this point. So I can't complain too much. Barge is supposed to be a back. Ah, okay. So you go right way round now. When that one comes around, I need to push this one in a bit. Because it's going to come across there. There, actually. Why the last minute S-bend? To minimise the length of the tunnels. So this way the tunnel's only 5 long, not 6 long. And that's the one that goes under and the other one goes over. Oh, there it is. The grain train, negative profit. Yes, that goes there. So this needs to move over. There's plenty of room for this to move over at least. So what length was that? 6, so that's still got plenty of length on it. There. It's actually handy because it pulls that further out. In the true versions, you can't have signals and tunnels. That's the way I'd phrase that. That's a long-running battle. Or the eternal struggle. There's always those that just insisted that it has to be a thing. I always consider it to be a valid limitation of the game, forcing you to think. If you've just been given the ability to put signals on tunnels and bridges, then there's no challenge left in solving these junctions. Because all the difficulty's gone, because all your restrictions have been removed. Same as long reach in Factorio. Once you remove the reach restriction and and then throw in your universal inserters, there's no challenge left. Oh, that's fine. I didn't need to do that. Okay, so that's two of them. Two of them are done. I could actually tidy up, pull that one tighter even. Might be able to do something with that. Did not like the longer underground belts in Factorio totally changed the game. I don't like the increased cost. I don't think it justifies it. It was too much of an increase. Because now it's a huge disincentive to use the express transport belts. Just because of that iron cost. I'll keep it as it is for now. It is coming together though. We are getting there. So that's the first complete one, that's the second complete one, so you terminate there. Let's do the next one. So you come round to there. That's where it gets interesting. Alright. As far as you go. %60 of the way, probably not quite 60. So that's nasty. Actually have a tunnel crossing there, which ain't good. Only one train on a bridge or in a tunnel. Yeah, we want to try and minimize the 6 long tunnels as signal problems. Yeah, it's I want them as short as ideally they would only be maximum 4 tiles long, the tunnels. I think there's a few 5s there, which is a bit much. I want to avoid those as much as possible. Just thinking this could lift up, but then this one's already up. needs to be on the outside of it, realistically. Like, these two need to cross. Well, they actually do need to cross. It would actually be here. There. It's dictated by that stupid oil rig. Pulled out that one lane, you started with a P space. I'm going to leave that one actually for now. I'll make a start here. I have a feeling if I do this end, the solution will fall into place. As in, connect up that one. So, bridge to there, bridge to there. What are we at? 1983, nearly about the 1985 nominal period for the next train. Go to steel. You go to there. Like so, and now you do your diagonalities. Diagonalities. It's definitely a word. So that one is the first left turn. And then that's the second one. There's the third one, that actually is escapes there. So there's that there. That one there. I need to zoom out even more to see the whole damn thing. It's a bit wonky because I'm going to have to skew it around these industries. That poor OCD. Yeah, that one's the problem though. Why does this opposite work? It's a real question. Oh, because I made it tighter there. I brought it down into there. That's why. Because these are the symmetric corners. So what is it? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. So there. And there. I haven't moved it in though. I haven't counted for 2, 4, 6 there. 2, 4, 6. So it should be there. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there. Oh, not quite there, but yeah, there. And there. There we go. Then it goes flat by 1. Then it goes the diagonal, and it does that there. Damn it all. There we go. Oh, big sneeze. So now what do I do? So you terminate there. Then you terminate there. I think I'm falling asleep because I'm half tired. I'm having trouble seeing it. So it's a junction. Around and out, and it well and truly avoids that one. Junction. Goes here, avoids it, but why? I'll just do it and see what happens. I think I'm overthinking it. It's only 8 PM? 10 PM for me. 10 PM. Uh-huh. Yeah, why is that closer? 2, 4, 2, 4. I'm just trying to work out what's different. So, well, there is 11. There to there is 11. Is this the same though? Oh, I think that's closer in. Yeah, 7 versus 9. Oh yeah, because I pushed that further in. That explains it. Makes sense now. Yes, this needs to be pushed back out again because I pulled it in. Let's see there. I'm just running out of space. That one's fine though. Oh, there's not enough. Bleh. Actually, I could get damn it! I could get creative and run those along there. That can go in and across. You'll see what I'm up to in a sec. So ask Reddit what they think. So that now got space there. That now done there, got those spaces majigs. There. Hey, there it is. I don't want that one. That actually looks like ours. But we'll persist. With the Tim. They move out the way. What I was thinking, so that's 4, 5. Console. 5. Oh, does it reach this? Oh, not quite. Problem with the last name at Reddit doesn't think. Oh, there's a straight there. We're all good. struggle of the century right now. So it's 5 long, and there it is. And there. You are no longer needed. If I kept going diagonal, I could reduce the length of the tunnel even more to 4 tiles from 5. Let me place the damn thing. There we go. So that one's free now. Alrighty. So the 2 opposing ones are free. You're free, Dom. Now. Oh no, you're poking out 2, poking out 3, poking out 4, poking out. It's all done. The right hand turns. So the hard part is actually done. I should do that to the other side as well though. And get rid of that. I'd actually do some more and spread these out too. Another thing I can do is potentially demolish those, but I don't want to because that removes signals on the main line, which you don't want to do. Time to put the coursing under pressure. Almost. Yeah, I'll do that tweakage to make it a little bit better. Jeez, my hand's hurting now after all that. Let's see, so it's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Hopefully you can sort of make out the thinking though behind it, where all the crossings want to be short as possible and minimize block lengths. The other thing is branch before merge. There's another rule that this needs to run by. So all your branches happen before your merges, and that's where the cloverleaf actually fails. It doesn't. It has merges before branches. There we go. If only I could press the right buttons. Again. And get rid of this mess. I'll just bulldoze it. I don't even have to tweak the junction. Just straight out fits. Yeah, I did have to dodge, zoom in by a little bit. Magic roundabout. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. In theory I could get rid of that one too. Why do you... Oh, because you go under instead of over. In theory I could convert it to all under. Oh well. Too late now. When the maglev comes along I'll have to make it nicer. I've actually been quite slow this playthrough. Normally by the time I get the Tim, I'd already have this sort of stuff all going. But this is what four-way junctions do, slow you down. Let's fill in that as well. Oops. That's no good. There we go. Okay. So you're going to need a duct underneath one of these. Like so. And you're going to terminate there. This one on the other hand just goes there, and then this one ducts underneath this one. You can go there. I can do that. I have a feeling that's not safe, but at the same time, eh. It goes going diagonal. There's that merge, and there's this merge. This is also pretty bad, having a long block right before a merge. Alright, so that's one of the corners, outer corners done. We're almost there. He lied. It's funny because the trains are going to take actual days to go around it. Let's get rid of all this water, it's in the way anyway. Coming through. I hope you didn't like that. I hope you didn't want that lake for anything, like boating or view or anything like that. It's my lake now. How big is it compared to the whole map? You can see it from space. It is dominating the landscape. May take days, but none will block each other. None shall block. All shall pass. It's in the wrong spot actually. Let's pull that up and try again. You go there. And you go there. And that's number 2 connected. Thingy number 2. Junction is actually a friendly coaster for Exterm to handle. He'd love this one. Should post a picture afterwards. Post a picture. Would you like to manual drive through this? It's probably the real reason you don't get bridges and tunnels in Factorio. Just imagine trying to manual drive through this, something like this. What am I seeing as a challenge? It's like an actual map challenge. is can you get from A to B? Oh, I have 44 million now. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's one way to accumulate money, is to spend ages building a interchange for trains. Never find somebody with kills in a tunnel. Just look for the trains which go into a tunnel yellow and come out red. Alright, this needs to drop under. I played a few of these tracks on a different MIDI sound font. It sounds hilarious. Some of them sound so off-key. Unfortunately, OBS doesn't pick them up because it doesn't play through the What You Hear device. So you won't be able to hear them if I did ever play them. It sort of implies that these are very poorly made MIDI. Wood increases. I should actually do a quick survey of pickups. Fine. Coal use. Wow. Oh yeah, because the recession. Paper. A lot of paper. Why so much paper? I have 19 trains on it. And steel. Well, hopefully it'll be considerably quicker now. Okay. Where was we? There's we was. There's one and there's the other. I think Factor would do train tunnels like underground bars, you wouldn't walk on them. From what I understand, the biggest problem is that the signalling can't handle it. Where do you go? You go all the way over there. Let's plug you in. I think, well, go on live. Huh. It's actually really awkward to connect. So it'll go something like that. To there. Try to convince external changes sub sound to that. I might as well connect it there for now. Just to keep things moving, just so trains don't path down the wrong track. So that can go. That goes there, there, remove that, that. And there we go. So in theory, trains can traverse across that now. I don't know what trains would, but they can do it. I think I just need to pull up the old stuff and just get it moving. I could actually plug this one in too. Oh, I was hoping it'd actually go up it. Just drop this one under. That made them all angry. Why am I dropping under and I could just bridge? Yeah, I can join that for now. This upsets so many trains. So that's up through connected, technically. And down the other way connected, technically. What do I need to connect that? I need to turn all these round. Which is not exactly fun. But we'll manage. A lot of reworking needs to be done. I think I have to do that next time though. Oh wait, I've got to realign to that eventually. I suppose I could connect these up to there. Just move it up. Wrong way. There we go. I just gotta swing it round. I'll connect that one to here. It's actually really awkward to do, actually. I can't lower that. I might be able to, yeah, I can do that. Oops, you can see yourself. There we go. So you can do that, instead of going all the way around there. See which way it takes. Do I have to convince you? No, I don't have to convince you to go the other way. But I can now anyway, because I can. And then these three only need to attach there. Actually, wood needs to go up there, doesn't it? You can't get in there, which is kind of awkward and embarrassing. Need to get them more tightly packed. There we go. And hopefully the wood trains will actually get in now. Nope. Need to make it longer. What I'll do is I'll tell you to go to the next stop. Remove that. Remove that. And hopefully don't cause a crash. Hopefully. Oopsie. There we go, you got a bit more length there. Oh, there's more trains coming. Oh. Always, every time. No, don't. Oh, asshole. Oh wait, you're not a paper train. Ah, they're moving. There we go, just hold it there. There. Is there a max length on tunnels? There is, but it's pretty long. There was in the original game. It's like 127 tiles or something, I think, or 63 tiles. But this basically increases. You can have infinite, as long as the map tunnels, as long as the map in this. In theory, they're still queuing. I should replace that depot too. There we go. I should start moving now. It's in the middle of a economy crash. So these are all queuing up. It's a bit of an unusual state for it to be in. 85, yeah, you're down. The recession halves all production, so yeah, this is only 234, not 488 or whatever it was at. Really painful when it happens. Steel's probably not doing too well either. Yeah, it's deadlocked. It's a good thing this doesn't happen very often. I would add stackers too, but stackers are really bad in this. Trains have to be first in, first out. It's loading up. Hey, recession over. The recession lasts 1 year. There's another iron ore train getting in, it's nowhere near enough. Send another one on its way. Try and cycle some more trains. What a traffic jam. There's a good load of ore trains coming in now. Hey, Spellmaster. Pretty good. More or less finished with the junction. I don't know if you saw it earlier, just need to do that and finish that side, and then it's done. It's starting to use it now too, up here. Just making sure this unjams. That was a recession. And so the steel trains blocked in the iron ore trains. Sort of knew it would happen, but I was hoping I could fix it this station before that would happen. I think it's fine now. Clear itself. This one's done as well again. Haven't been around for this game. I see just Factorio when you say ore and iron and junctions. It's funny because ore and iron and steel, this is the sort of thing that I'm more familiar with. There we go, some wood trains we get through now. I shall persist with this. $20 to $11. Oh, big drop. Now you need to get over to there. Big queue too. Hello, Lucifer. Get off your time slot, eh? Ah, stupid train. I should make that happy. It's a full junction. They can get where they need to. Wood trains confirmed, not Factorio. They could be going... I had a wood train in my map for a while. Its sole purpose was to pick it up from the base and take it away to be burnt. I can disconnect that. Too many zooms. To there, to there, to there. And that. That can go, that can go, that can go. So when it comes to disconnecting this sort of thing, you always want to remove it from the source, not the end point. That way you don't cut trains off that are coming down. You would hate for them to be halfway through going down the track and only to be cut off. Now you need a... Oh, you're not signalled actually. There we go. I need to completely redo that. Where does that go now? Go straight through, so it's done. I'm mainly being methodical just so I don't have trains that get lost on the network. Because they'll just keep moving around and get themselves stuck somewhere. What GRF pack do you get all interested in all clients? So it was OpenGFX Industries. And that's actually the raw parameter list. But in here it's set to wood destination paper mill, fruit chain is on, food farm cargoes go to food processing plant. This thing will give you a warning if there's any conflicts, because there's a limit to what can go where. I think it was like, it said like 3 cargo types to a single destination. Like a factory, you can't send more than 3. I should have left out copper ore though. ghost trains are real. Don't have any parameters in that menu for it. Okay. Normally what you go is there, select it, show parameters. In the main menu it would be edit set parameters. And then you would hit apply. You don't normally set those numbers directly, but that's just a quick way to compare. I think it's more for debugging than anything else. Okay. Where was I? Actually, that was meant to stay. It's blocked again, isn't it? Nope. I just can't cycle them fast enough. Or exit them fast enough, actually. It's the bridge. I have no options in there, right? Oh. So I'll do a quick save. Because normally you do it from the main menu. So you go here, and then set parameters. It should be, so if I go check online content, so GFX plus Industries, yeah. My bad, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Remember to drag menu down. And yes, set parameters. I do that, and then you get the scroll bar as well. I just expand it because the scroll bar compressed is not that useful. Make sure not to press reset. That's always embarrassing when that happens. Got it. Excellent. We can close that and go back. There we go. Oh, I lost the tunes. We can go back to the loud one. Yeah. Why are they going there? Because they can, I suppose. I cut that off to hold them there for a sec. Macarena. Yeah, I know you're lost. Lost and confused. But you're gonna be lost until you go past this point. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Off you go then. Still lost, eh? Oh, hang on. Are you connected? Let's see. Does that train turn? Yes. Look at that, he's doing it! He's doing it! Oh, he's so proud of him. It's the first train to traverse it. Where is he? He's exiting now. First train hug. Admittedly, that's the sort of already first trains, but they only go around the outside, they don't go through it. Where are you going? 240, 241, 240. Okay, you don't lose you lose one unit of speed, so that's pretty good. Excellent. Get rid of all that too. Alrighty. So this one's next. What do we need to do to get rid of you? A lot, apparently. What I might do is cut you off. You go right the way round, so that was pretty useless. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get rid of as well. It's gonna moan about being lost. Now, so those should go around there. Like so, there, and then I can cut that off in theory. Yeah. Just make sure that works. So you should then kick up around there. If you don't, I have a problem. It's a, what the hell is that intersection? It's a 4-lane, 4-way intersection. Yep, they're going round. Let's get rid of all these. I'm on the clock too, so I need to be hasteful about it. Haste E. Need tunnels. This has been said so many times in the last 2 hours. Minutes Hoffney starting, eh? Okay. Freeze at 1849. Haven't you followed before? But thank you for the follow anyway. I'm sure I've seen that name before, that's all. Yeah, they're all complaining they're lost. Okay, that's a diagonal done. Or started, I should say. Now let's end this diagonal. You go there, whoopsie. There we go, there. There goes there. Just off need to headache some solutions for the train set map. That'd be nice. I'm struggling with motivation for Factorio at the minute though. I don't know how long I'd last on the train set map. Okay, that's connected. So you're all good to go now. Oh, look at the queue. Here we go. So they're turning up. Most of them are going down that way. Hey, one's going straight across. It's quite satisfying at least to get it done. Oh, 19. Nowhere near what it used to be. Increases 12%. Oh, there's going to be a lot of profits last year though. Yeah, there's a few trains as well as the usual farm trains. So they're all jammed up there. Yeah, I can't do much about it. Oh, it's a massive improvement. It's already cleared more or less. So it's reasonably efficient. I can lift that up actually. There we go. Now I can do the last bit. That don't line up. Huh. Modding is hard too. Lure is hard. I barely understand how lure works. It's just pure witchcraft. On the plus side, my fast start scenario does work. I updated it so that it doesn't just fill every connected player's inventory when they first join a game full of junk. It actually gives you some starting items in chests now. That's gonna go. That can go there. Suppose I could connect that like that for now. Why is this such a traffic jam? Oh, there's a merge and then... oh, no, there's no signal there. That'll do it. Oh, there's no signal there either. Oh, there. Oh dear. Working on other people's code sometimes. I find it's most of the time harder working on other people's code. I have a hard time understanding what other people have done. So that's now duplicating that functionality, and I think that's the last one. Yep, it's done. It's a bit janky and asymmetric, but it works. And you can also see it from space. You see it's actually now, what normally happens when this is done is, when you do like a big mainline junction, is it puts a lot of pressure on the non-upgraded parts, so like over here is quite busy now. Down here, yeah, there's a lot of pressure here, where it's converts down into the old stations. Here, and there, not so bad. We have had customers with their own science programs that want them updated. You charge a premium, I hope. Gold mine increased 10%. It's okay. It's already got trains on it. It's interesting, it's not handing out subsidies. What's there? Wood. 612. How many trains have I got on it? 7's nowhere near enough for that. 12. Let's move it up to 12. Ooh, followed some of the auto host. Need an 8-lane system? Yeah, nah. Because of the way the signalling and pathing works, 2 lanes fine. 2 by 2. What is Hoffney up to? Is he doing a game? I know he's doing a game with subs. Is it a game in Factorio? 2 by 2 hands are blue. What is that? It's not like one of those Russian peasant thing. Combinator workshop. Ah. Increases. What are you at? 260. You got at least 6? Oh no. Give you a whole lot more. See, there's only 3 left there now. Reading websites that are hijacking pieces of mine crypto coins in the ads or in the scripting. Or similar. I was checking stations. Probably wants more bulk wagons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just think it was going to stop, and of course he didn't. JavaScripting. Hey. It's interesting that crypto coins reach that point. I'm surprised there's still any value in CPU mining. Unless they push it to a GPU, but even then, it's questionable whether or not it's even worthwhile. That at 272, how many trains? 4. It's not really enough. I think the next step is to start upgrading stations and such. It's worth it if you use other... yeah, no cost. That's the thing with crypto mining, is that it's only worthwhile to you if it costs you nothing. If it even costs you power, it's not worth it. So little in it. friend of mine actually has, or he bought, years ago he bought one of those big crypto mining machines. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It was this massive thing. It had a beagle bone inside it and 4 custom ASIC units, all air-cooled, massive heat sinks. I just can't remember what it was called now. Softly streams, yeah. I was actually, it's good timing because I'm actually thinking about finishing. I need to go to bed, and it's a good time to finish now that I've finished the junction. So next time I think I'll upgrade these. This is the easy one, so I'll do that first. And then I'll work my way around to here because this one needs a significant upgrade. Next, maybe I'll do that one first. Well, steel definitely, and as well as paper, needs a serious upgrade. So I'll need to get onto it. I don't think there's enough room behind that station though. We'll see how we go. I might have to turn at 90 degrees. And I run the risk of running into that, but it should be okay. Most of the profit comes to value chain, yeah. Or the Chinese pump and dumping. Good old Chinese pump and dump. Next one to do is out to the factory after that. Oh yeah, and convert this main line, bring it across over to here, and is the next thing to do. Doesn't actually need that line anymore because it doesn't come down to here anymore. And then get that down there, straight to there. So yeah, quite a bit more to do. I've conquered the wallpaper, eh? Is it laying wallpaper or like applying wallpaper to walls? I conquered the 4-way junction while you're away. But yeah, that's what's going to happen next time. I'm just looking at what's going on. Let's see. We take out to cover cost production and keep some weak on. Ooh. Yeah, so that'll be next time. I don't think I'll be on at the same time tomorrow. I've kind of will starting here is train set map, and I want to have an early night's sleep. So I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna go raid Hoffney on the old Factorio non-bridge and tunnel game. So thank you guys for watching, hanging out. Glad we got that done. It was a struggle, we got there in the end. It's been many years since I've done one of those. But yeah, I'll go raid Hoffney. Tell him coming through. Or happiness is a rich green river. Hey Manny Mike, how's it going?